Hey, coins collectors, welcome to my channel Coins Heritage. If you are new on my channel, please subscribe and click on bell icon for more informative videos about coins. Did you know that the 1 cent 1970 USA holds a fascinating history and is worth in millions to collectors today, such as the coin's design, historical significance, and current value? Today, we're diving deep into the world of US currency, specifically looking at the 1970 Lincoln cent. While it might appear as just another penny to most people, this coin has interesting characteristics, errors, and some historical value that make it highly collectible. Whether you've got one of these tucked away in a drawer or you're hoping to add it to your collection, stay tuned as we explore the story behind the 1970 Lincoln cent, its design, minting history, potential errors, and how much it could be worth today. Let us begin with the design of the 1970 penny. Like many other 1 cent coins from this period, the obverse side features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design was originally created by Victor David Brenner and first appeared on U.S. pennies in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Brenner's depiction of Lincoln remains iconic and has been used on the obverse of the penny ever since. If you look closely, you'll notice Brenner's initials V.D.B. on the shoulder of Lincoln's bust, paying tribute to the artist who brought this coin to life. Turning to the reverse side of the coin, we have the image of the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Above the memorial are the words United States of America and the motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Below the memorial, we see the denomination 1 cent. This reverse design, created by Frank Gasparo, was in use from 1959 until 2008, making it a familiar sight for most Americans. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny depiction of Lincoln sitting in the center of the memorial. The year 1970 was a pivotal time in U.S. history, marked by social change, the Vietnam War, and the Civil Rights Movement. The Lincoln cent was an essential part of everyday American life, serving as the most common coin in circulation for small purchases and transactions. The 1970 penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most prominent U.S. mint facilities. In this year, the Denver Mint produced 2,891,438,900 pennies, making it one of the most heavily circulated coins of the time. Despite this large number, some 1970 pennies have characteristics that make them more desirable to collectors. Let us dive into some of those details. Now let us talk about the material and minting details. The 1970 penny, like other US 1 cent coins minted from 1962 to 1982, is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that characteristic reddish-brown color. The coin weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. At the time, pennies were primarily composed of copper, but this changed in the 1980s when rising copper prices led to a shift toward the copper-plated zinc composition we see today. The 1970 penny is one of the last pennies made from predominantly copper, which adds to its historical significance. The D mint mark on the obverse side, just below the date, signifies that this penny was minted in Denver. The Denver Mint is known for producing high quantities of coins for circulation, and the 1970 penny was no exception. While the 1970 penny is common, certain minting errors or varieties can make it significantly more valuable to collectors. Let us take a look at some of the most notable errors you should watch for. One of the most famous errors for the 1970 penny is the small date versus large date variety. The small date variety is more difficult to find and is highly sought after by collectors. The differences are subtle. The small date has a slightly thinner and more delicate appearance, particularly the 7 in the date, compared to the thicker and bolder large date. While not as drastic as some other errors, these subtle differences can have a big impact on value. A 1970D small date penny in uncirculated condition can be worth several dollars, compared to the face value of a regular 1970D penny. Other potential errors include die cracks, where a crack in the die used to strike the coin creates raised lines on the surface of the penny, and off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned. These types of errors are rarer but can be worth 50 to 100 or more depending on their severity and condition. Aside from minting errors, the condition of your 1970D penny plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with mint state MS grades representing coins that have never been circulated and show no signs of wear. Most 1970D pennies in circulation are only worth their face value around 1 cent, but if you have a mint state coin, especially one graded MS65 or higher, it could be worth around 5 to 15, depending on demand. Coins in higher grades, with no blemishes or signs of wear, are always more valuable to collectors. If you believe you have a high-grade 1970D penny, it's worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its condition. So, is the 1970D Lincoln cent worth collecting? Absolutely. While it may not be the rarest or most valuable coin, its copper composition, potential for minting errors, and the small date variety make it a highly collectible coin for both new and experienced numismatists. As time goes on, pennies from the 1970s, especially those in excellent condition or with unique features, could become harder to find. This could lead to an increase in their value as collectors seek to complete their sets of Lincoln cents. In conclusion, the 1970D Lincoln cent is more than just a common penny. Its historical significance, potential for rare errors, and collectible varieties make it a coin worth exploring. Whether you're checking your pocket change or expanding your collection, keep an eye out for the small date variety and any errors that might boost the coin's value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy collecting.